not, the streets of New York may actually be paved with gold. You've probably walked 47th Street countless times without realizing the riches that lie beneath.
Hidden within the endless cracks and crevices of this lackluster and filthy pavement are discernible scraps of one of mankind's oldest obsessions, gold. Some New Yorkers have exploited this astonishing and little-known source of gold to the tune of $300 a day. Not bad for mining in one of the most densely urbanized areas of the country. And believe it or not, there's plenty of unclaimed gold on public land in the streams and rivers of New York State.
We're in Astoria, Queens now, and I'd like to share something with you now. We're at a place that's known as Hell Gate, and it got this name because of the treacherous waters. When ships were trying to come in through the Atlantic, they really encountered a hard time crossing this passageway. In 1780, the Hussar sank, and it was carrying $4.8 million worth of gold, and a lot of this gold has yet to resurface.
New York's history with gold is of a lost and found nature. Over $108 million worth of gold is yet to be recovered off the coast of New York.
And with me now is Michael Levinson, who knows a thing or two about shipwrecks, gold, and New York City. So, Michael, do we know how much gold has sunk, or is that something they try and keep private?
Well, this is what a shipping agency would not advertise what it was containing, so that this way they wouldn't be pirated along the way. Also, their insurance would be through the roof if they had notified their carrier that they had a gold shipment.
But there are scuba divers who are still looking for gold today, from what I understand.
Yes, especially up by Hellgate. There is one shipwreck where some gold has surfaced, so that it was known that it was carrying a lot of gold, and the waters were too treacherous to salvage during the years that the ship had sunk. And now they're diving and they are finding things.
Do we know how much gold has resurfaced?
Not a lot, and with the movement of the waters, I imagine that it's scattered quite down the East River as it goes out to the harbor.
City, Michael.
That's it.
Rightfully so. And what does gold mean to you, Michael? You're a New Yorker, and there's obviously a strong relationship between gold and New York City. What does it mean to you?
Oh, it's just one more commodity. You know, in an island full of commodities, it's just one more to be traded.
And believe it or not, there's plenty of unclaimed gold on public land and in the streams and rivers of New York State. For a place that has never seen a gold rush or attracted much attention from miners, it turns out the New York City area has a rich history in gold that goes beyond the large-scale availability and consumption of the metal.
So we've seen examples of gold around New York City, but it pales in comparison to what's housed in this building across the street, the New York Federal Reserve. I'm standing probably on the world's largest stockpile of gold. Over $200 billion worth of gold is housed here at the Federal Reserve. However, only 2 to 5% actually belongs to the US government. Overall, all this gold definitely makes it New York's ultimate claim to gold fame.